Everybody, hello. This is Peggy Mercer, and this is my YouTube channel, Peggy Mercer YouTube, and it's called Writing for Love and Maybe Money. And this happens to be a Trump video, and I just cannot say thank you, God, enough for Trump being elected to the office of 47th President of the United States of America. We've done it, people. We have prayed the entire election cycle. We have prayed day and we have prayed night. I said to everybody, get on YouTube, get on your social media sites, get on Facebook, talk it up. When you're at the grocery store and you meet someone in the aisle, talk it up. We must get out the vote. I am so proud of the Christian people for getting out the vote. I'm so proud of my friend Ronnie Chaney, who is an election official over there in Marianna, Arkansas, for working, helping to watch the polls. That happened all across America. I heard from everybody that we were on the job, and I can already tell you that God worked a miracle in this election. This is my boy right here. He'll bite you. His name is Hank's Boy, and he's gotten up here to help me do this video. And I will tell you that he is a cute cutie pie, but he needs to get down. He's not going to do that. If I'm up here, he's got to be up here. But anyway, and anyhow, I'm here to say thank you, God Almighty, for giving us this miracle of Trump being elected. What a great victory. As you know, I was hit square in the face like pie by Hurricane Helene a month and a couple of weeks ago. I still don't have internet. I still have no way of getting online except file sharing with my telephone, and I've been doing some of that. I've been trying really hard to get my new prayer book up, and here it is, and it is beautiful. I've used a larger format than I normally do, and I've used a good bit of special font styles. It's full of pictures. I can already tell you that I'm really excited about this book. There's a painting by my cousin Barbara McCrae, and it's beautiful. And I'm looking for a color printer or a way to do a color series and have this book come out in color too. So prayers from the River of Life. Please get this off Amazon. I've had so many people ask me what they could do to help me recover from Hurricane Helene, and it gets discouraging. Sometimes I don't know if we'll see daylight. I don't know if I'll live long enough to restore this property, but I pray to God that I will be able to get started shortly. And then last night I wasn't able to watch the election returns, and that's the first time in my life I've never watched them. I have posted videos all these months in support of Trump and the great American hero nominee for vice president. And the first thing I would like to do right now is I would like to thank God repeatedly for the miracle of Trump, for the miracle of protecting him when his life was in danger. I could go a lot deeper here, and I do plan to do a video and go deep into what I feel like is going on here, but I'm going to save that for a little bit later. I just want to thank Donald Trump. We know Donald Trump is a rich man. We know he's a billionaire. We know he was a millionaire at 8 years old because of his grandpa's trust funds and so on and so forth. They don't play around in that family. And yet, despite all that money, Donald Trump was raised by mother and dad, Fred and Mary Trump, who believed in treating people equally well and fair and honest. And they taught their 2 sons and 2 daughters to work from the time they were little bitty kids. I don't know how much you all know about Trump. He had a paper route when he was a little bitty boy. His daddy drove a Cadillac. His mother had a Rolls Royce that she had a chauffeur. When Donald Trump was a little boy, he had a paper route. That was, I think, maybe one of his first jobs. And when the weather was inclement, they would chauffeur him around in the Rolls Royce to throw the papers out. Anyway, Donald Trump has always worked. He's a brilliant man. Thank God for the brilliance. Thank God that he knows how to run big business. Thank God he has faith and hope and conservative values. And thank God that he is going to show America how to become great again. I cannot thank God enough, and I want to tell you something. When I couldn't get the internet and I couldn't watch the election returns, I was so upset. Some of my girlfriends got on my telephone with the file sharing, and thank you to them. Brenda, thank you. I love you so much, you don't know. We go back a long way, and she's been a character in my coastal novels, Another Island, Another Moon, and those novels. Brenda, I love you. Jennifer, you're always on the mark for me. I love you so much. My good friend Rhonda Meeks, a nurse down in Vero Beach, Florida. Wow, she just lives in paradise down there. Beach and all those dolphins. Rhonda, I love you. Thank you so much for keeping me in the loop last night. They were telling me what the Electoral College was doing. They were telling me who was saying what. They were telling me what Trump was saying. I was in the loop. Don't think I was not in the loop. I live for this, okay? I live to see Trump get elected again. I have a shirt that says gun owners for Trump. I've worn that till I've worn it out. John Richards and I both huge Trump supporters. All of my cousins, huge Trump supporters. We love the man. We feel like his personality has really almost nothing to do with what a brilliant businessman he is and how he's going to run this nation. So the first thing I want to do is I want to thank Donald Trump for running. He didn't have to do it. He's the man that has plenty of money, can retire anytime, but he was born to work. He was born among construction workers and raised among construction people in the real estate business. He knows how to interact with these people. He was one of them, and his daddy wouldn't have had it any other way. They were hard-working people. The mother was a homemaker. She cooked homemade meals. They weren't allowed to call each other nicknames. They were taught wonderful manners. They were taught be kind to others, be good to others. They were taught givers gain and raised in faith. And I just love this about him. So many things about him. So many things he's done to help other people that people don't know about. And we're going to write some things about that in time to come. Thank you, Donald J. Trump, for running, for allowing us to help me on my little video program from the backwoods of Georgia. Yeah, Georgia stayed in line. He sent me a message last night, said stay in line. And I sent it to all my followers out there. And we want to thank Elise Stephanie and all those leaders in Congress that worked so hard to get the votes down the list and elect people to Congress. We took the House, we took the Senate. We have control of the House and the Senate. We are waiting on Trump to get in office. So the first day he's in office, he's going to start deporting the drug cartel members, the people on the terrorist watch list. They're gone, baby, gone the first day he gets in office. And we want to thank him for everything that he is going to do to make America great again. Don't you think for 1 minute now? This is Hank's boy getting feisty here because he hears me getting excited. And so what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little bit more about Trump. Schumer's gone. All those perverts and just insulting creeps in Congress are gone. I could spend all day talking about what went wrong for Harris. I don't even want to talk about that woman, okay? She knew nothing about running government. She worked for the government all her life. From what I understand, she got her jobs in a very nefarious way, having affairs with the bosses and stuff like that. I don't even want to talk about that because you know what? More power to anybody that is dishonest and ignorant also, because what a bad combination that is, my goodness. Now, one thing I want to mention here, and we've been all things Donald Trump. You see the book up there, Art of the Deal, Gift. We've researched Trump. He has many quotes that he's made that really just inspire us. And one of the things he said is there is no dream too big. And certainly last night, being elected president of the United States for the second time was no big deal. And he's going to turn this shamble of an economy around. He's going to stop the lying about the money going to the Ukraine. We all know that money was going over there for bribery reasons, to keep Hunter out of Rikers Island, right? And Joe also, you know what? I hope all that moves forward because everybody has to be accountable, okay? And so what we're talking about here is we're thanking some people that worked so hard for Trump. I especially want to say thank you to Scott Presler, who actually moved lock, stock, and barrel to Pennsylvania, and I understand now has bought a home there to live in, and he's going to make that his home. He fell in love with Pennsylvania. He and his team delivered almost 200,000 and possibly more registered voters, Republican voters, to the rolls in Pennsylvania, and that was a historic feat. And it was a proud moment when Trump won Pennsylvania. And I can tell you that Scott Presler sent Trump a note and said, "We are proud, sir, to deliver to you Pennsylvania." Now, I want to mention to you a couple of things that have really touched my heart before I call this goodbye for the Trump videos. But we cried last night watching this. I cried trying to get the information that I needed and keep up with it. And my girlfriends and I all had a good cry. And I want to tell you that I was sitting there at my little table eating breakfast this morning, and I was thinking how so many people in America are so happy today that Trump was elected. But there are many people who do not have a clue as to what this really means. And I'm going to tell you a few things that was on my heart about what it means. I saw a little girl one time, and this is where Jane Fonda comes in. She was so wrong that time when she said there are no tar paper shacks in Georgia. Honey, there are. I got out of Brenda Carver, my attorney friend's car one time, and took some of my children's books and walked down a dirt road and gave books out to children barefooted sitting on the porch of houses with no lights. tar paper shacks. Honey, I've been there, done that. I know there are tar paper shacks in Georgia. Georgia's a wonderful state, but we've got areas of intense poverty. And I was thinking as I was eating my breakfast this morning about a little girl I saw get off a school bus, and I was waiting behind the school bus, and the little girl began to walk through a trailer park, and there's nothing wrong with trailers. I own one up the hill and had my mother living in it for years and years. And my son lives in it when I get it fixed where he can. But anyway and anyhow, saw a little girl walking across that trailer park, and I thought, I wonder where she's going, and I wonder if anybody's home when she gets there. And I thought about that child, and I thought about poverty in America, and I'm going to be in touch with Melania and with President Trump and J.D. Vance and Elon Musk and all those wonderful, brilliant people about working on the situation of the homeless and poverty in America. This is dear to my heart that children are living in poverty in America. Children can't live in poverty in America when we're sending $600 billion to a war we didn't start, with people that's been bribing us and with hoaxes going on. Stop the bleed. Stop the money going to Ukraine and spend it on your own poverty-stricken children. And that's what I'm going to tell Trump. And I was thinking about that little girl this morning, and I was thinking about what it really means that Trump was elected president. Here is some of what it means, okay? It means that that little girl whose mother works as a waitress, that mama won't have to be paying taxes anymore on her tips. And she may make good on tips, I don't know the child nor the situation, but waitresses and people that work in the service industries under the coming Trump administration won't be paying taxes anymore. They need their money, people. They didn't go to college like we did. We went to college and we made good money for a while, and we built our own homes and stuff. These people don't own their own homes. They live in rented trailers or rented low-income apartments. I thank God that God blessed me with my little bitty house in the woods. It's my house. My car is old, but it's my Cadillac out there, and there ain't nobody gonna trade it for an electric vehicle. And I'll just tell you right now that I've been researching into this plastic solar stuff, and I've read articles by astrophysicists that say this plastic stuff is what's wrong with our climate. And so we're going to look at climate differently. We're going to do things under Trump that are going to help each and every one of us. We're going to start with poverty in America. So what does it mean to have a President Trump and a great American hero like J.D. Vance 4 more years? I'm so excited. It means that little girl's mama's not going to pay taxes on her tip. It means senior citizens get a break, because he's talking about not taking taxes out of our Social Security, and he doesn't need to. We've already paid taxes on our jobs and so on and so forth. That's like being triple taxed. I think with Elon Musk, who is an absolutely wonderful and fun guy, and I sent him a message a while ago, and I said, you know, you're a little cray-cray. That's why, part of why we love you. And we are about to find out what it means to have another Trump presidency. One more thing I do want to say. Those of you who love the Bible, those of you who read the books about prayer, and please get a copy of mine off of Amazon, or you can get it from me and I'll send you an autographed one. Those of you who believe in the Bible and have studied the situation of the end times, there are people out there writing books about the end times that don't know what they're talking about. They're fake, okay? I know some of them. It blows my mind that I know that I've been told that they practice voodoo and stuff, and then they write stuff about the Bible. Oh, please, that's so demonic. Don't do that. And people who read don't fall for that stuff. But when you read about the Bible, you know that we have to defend Israel. Folks, I can tell you that I'm a blonde now. I would be gray-headed if I left my hair alone. I've always been a blonde to the point that when I was little and I was a little girl, Jennifer Nettles' mother, Carla Sue, and I and some other of the girls were all best friends and played games while our parents were in there playing poker at the kitchen table. And I will tell you that Carla Sue and them said sometimes I looked like an albino and they would just brush my hair. Oh, that was fun. And I said that to say the arts have been heavily hit during COVID, during the Biden administration. Nothing's been supported. It's all going to turn around and we're going to be able to go to the concert and have music again. And as Christians who study the Bible, you can bet one thing. I may be a blonde and I may have fair skin. My immediate ancestors were Irish and my granddaddy had some Indian and so on and so forth. But friends, we all go back to Abraham. We all go back to the house of David. If you must get right down to the nitty-gritty, we're all Israelites. We're all Israelite Jews. When I think about that, and you think, man, she's crazy. She's flipped off her lid. But let me tell you something. We all go back to the house of David. You better be studying your end-time prophecy because Trump has been raised up and set apart to defend Israel. He's going to get in there and he's going to be the saving grace for Israel. I can hear the planes leaving from Moody Air Force Base right now going to the Middle East. And I will tell you that you're about to see something. As soon as Trump hits that Oval Office, he's going to start doing some things to help Israel pull that money back from the Ukraine where we have no business being. Don't you dare send a soldier. Don't you dare send a son or a daughter to the Ukraine. We are prophetically destined to support Israel. And that's another thing that the Trump presidency means. It means that he's going to support Israel. It means that he's going to drill, baby, drill. Can you imagine all those people that lost their jobs when Biden went into office and just obliterated Trump's regulations and stopped the drilling and so on and so forth? Let me tell you something. What Trump means is America is going to be made great again. Make America great again. We're so thankful to you, Trump, that you have gone and gotten yourself elected again. We're so proud to have been a part of it. We're so proud to have worked. I'm so proud of my little homespun videos. I've had thousands of views. I've had people write to me and say, look, we love you. We're going to vote Trump because of you. And I can tell you that that is the hand of the good Lord stepping in there and just getting us one more vote. I will be probably getting on here once in a while talking about Trump. Like I have said to you many times, I am writing a book about Trump. It is an unauthorized, wonderful book that's going to go viral. It supports him, presents him in a wonderful light. You're going to enjoy it just like I am enjoying working on it. I thank you all for watching my video today and enjoying the moment about our new president. We did have a local young man that was elected sheriff of our county for the first time, Fred Cole, who used to eat pancakes at my kitchen table when he was a little boy growing up. Wonderful young man. Thank God for him too, and thank God for his great win. Now, if you will, hop over there and click like on my video. Let me know that you like it. Let me know that you're going to stick with me. This is a writing YouTube, Writing for Love and Maybe Money. A lot of excitement coming for that. I am about to start a poetry series. And I'm going to teach you folks how to write poetry. I'm going to teach you how to write wonderful poetry and get it published without paying anybody to publish you. You can become a best-selling poet. If you're having books printed and you're paying to have these books printed, and that's not being published, that's being printed. And so let's get the two separated, okay? Don't pay anybody to so-called publish you, because a publisher's going to pay you a little money. You're not going to have to pay them. And that's one thing you aspiring writers need to know. I don't really care how successful you think you are. If you're doing nothing but paying people to publish you, you're not being published at all. You're wasting your time. Now, if you like my video and you want to listen to the next poetry video, that'll come in a few days, and please sign up right now. It's all free. It won't cost you a dime. It's the only thing right now that is free. It won't be true when Trump takes office. We're going to see a thriving economy and a better lifestyle. I will see you guys later. I need you to click like and subscribe to my video. Thank you so much today, and God bless America, and God bless Donald Trump.